Yeah. Can someone say at the end to stop recording? Because sometimes I have a habit of not recording or not stopping my recording. Okay, have a great class. Enjoy. And Emer, what was that? That's grand. Okay. All right. Like, right. I don't know how to pin myself, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh, here we go. There we go. All right, everybody. So we're going to start on all fours to begin. Okay. I don't think Carl Farley came into the class yet. Joining us. Sure. I didn't see her name come up, so I hope she doesn't arrive late. Okay, so coming on to all fours to begin, guys.
I'm here, Kate. Thanks.
Are you there?
Yeah, thanks, Mel.
Sorry, I didn't see your name coming through, so I was hoping I wouldn't miss you. All right. Okay, so down to all fours when you're ready, everybody. Knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders, okay? And from here, I just want you to relax the spine into a nice, relaxed, normal, neutral position, all right? Whatever feels comfortable to you at this time. I want you to relax the feet, so don't tuck the toes. So nice and relaxed through the ankles and the feet. Open the fingers as wide as you can from each other. So separate the fingers from each other. Get a lovely stretch along the insides of the hand. So open up the tendons. From here, we're going to take an inhale. And on the exhale, I want you to sit back onto your heels, slowly, slowly, pushing down into the floor with your hand. And then release the head down onto the mat. We're going to inhale as we come back onto all fours, breathing in. And then exhale, really pushing into the mat, pushing our bum away and sitting onto our heels slowly. Release the head down onto the mat. And coming forward as you breathe in. Exhaling, coming down onto your heels. If you're struggling with wrist issues, just come onto your fists if it's more comfortable for you, okay? And then when you come back onto your heels, release the hands out, just to open up that area a little bit, okay? So there's no tension into the hands. Coming forward as you inhale. Exhale, sitting back onto the heels again. Release the head. On the next one, I want you to tuck the toes. Inhale to stay, and then exhale, you're going to come back onto the heels with your bum again. Nice stretch along the soles of the feet. Go longer with the arms and drop your head down here. We're going to hold here for an inhale and stay for an exhale. Hold for an inhale, and on the next exhale, coming back up onto all fours. Breathing in to stay, keep the toes tucked, exhale, sitting back onto your heels. Really, really nice stretch on the soles of the feet. Really pushing into the mat with your hands, lengthening through the shoulders, the back of the arms, really long along with the arms, staying here, pushing your bum towards your heels, breathing in this position, staying for another inhale, and then slowly coming back up, exhale. We're going for one more, breathing in and exhaling back onto your heels. Last one of these, guys. Relax your head down. Bring your right hand on top of your left. You're bringing that right hand right over on top of your left hand. Release your head down. Keep the toes tucked. Get a nice stretch along the right side of that arm, the outer part, along the lateral side of the rib cage. Breathing into this as much as you can. Big breaths into the nose. And exhaling. Feel the stretch deepening with each inhale here, guys. Big breath into the nose. And exhaling. One more here, big breath in. And exhaling out. Slowly walk your right hand back to where it was originally. And then place your left hand on top of your right. And relax your head down onto the floor if you can. We're going to inhale here, in through the nose. And slowly exhaling through the mouth. Big breath into the nose. If your feet are starting to hurt, you can release them out. And exhale. Big breath in through the nose. And exhaling. And as you inhale on the next one, try and lift the rib cage as much as you can. Big breath in. And exhaling. Releasing that left hand out. Breathing in for a moment here. And then slowly, slowly, slowly bring your pelvis up over your knees. And back into all fours down. Okay, release the feet out. And just shake them out a little bit. Get the blood flow back in. Okay, hands under your shoulders, feet or knees under your hips, and our feet are nice and relaxed. Okay, neutral spine to begin. We're going to go for cat cow. Take an inhale here to begin. And on the exhale, you're going to tuck the pelvis and bring the head down with you also. Bringing your eye line down towards your knees, bringing your mid-spine towards the ceiling, really pushing into that mat. Exaggerate as much as you can. Inhale to stay here, and then exhale, bringing the pelvis away, and eye line coming up, looking straight ahead. Okay, really exaggerate that bum sticking away, okay? So really dropping that lower back. Inhale to stay. Exhale and tuck the pelvis underneath you, using your abs to round that abdominal region. Bring your eye line down at the same time and really pushing into that mat. Inhale to stay here, and then exhale to slowly peel your vertebrae away, one at a time, opening up the space, the stomach area, the chest, and then looking up as much as you can towards the end. Inhale to stay, staying strong for your arms, and then exhale, tucking the pelvis, bring your eye line down, and really rounding that spine. Squeeze the splits a little bit this time. Go a little bit deeper into that pelvic tuck. Holding. Inhale to stay, and then exhale to peel away. This is a really, really good one. I love this exercise. We're going to go for one more. And inhale. Exhale, tucking the pelvis underneath. Really good. Last time, guys. Stay for a breath in, and then on the exhale, slowly, 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 bring the pelvis away, softening the vertebrae one at a time, and relax. Staying onto all fours, I want you to bring your right leg back, tucking the toes, and I want you to push into that Achilles, so really push that heel away. All right, holding that position, bring that knee in towards you, and then bring it back, tuck your toes, and push the heel away. Knee inwards, and then push away as you exhale. Good. You're bringing the knee kind of as far as the sternum or the breastbone area, and then bringing it back, lengthening through the Achilles, the calf area. Good. Inhale and exhale. Learning to kind of lock out the knee gently, getting a lovely stretch along the posterior chain of the leg. Keep the arms strong as you bring that leg in and out, trying to bend the elbows. Draw that belly button to spine as you lift that leg in towards your torso. We're going to go for one more of these. Breathing in as you bring it under, and then exhale to bring away. Placing that knee down. Make sure your knees are right under your hips. Have a little look. Sometimes we think our hips are narrower or bigger than they actually are. So just double check, okay? So lifting that leg and extend it back, tuck the toes, pushing the heel away. Inhale to bring the knee under the body. Exhale to extend away. Good. Inhale to bring it under. Make sure your hips are staying level. And that other leg isn't kind of caving inwards. Make sure it's like a table. It does not collapse or fold in. Okay? It's a lovely, nice stretch as you push that heel away. Gently. Good. Inhale and exhale. Inhale as you bring that knee under. Exhale. Push away. Really good. Inhale. Bring it under. Exhale. And last two. And exhale. Last one. And exhale. From there, keep the leg where it is. We're going to bring the other leg out to join it. And we're going to take an inhale, exhale to extend the opposite leg out. You can bring the feet together or slightly apart. It doesn't really matter. If they're together, they'll squeeze the glutes nice and tight and feel the inner thigh working a little bit more if the legs are together. Holding here. Breathing through it. Breathing, breathing, breathing. From here, we're going to come into downward dog. So push the bum to ceiling. Heels go down. And then coming back into plank. Come into downward dog again, push the heels down, and exhale back into plank. Bum towards the ceiling, drive the heels down towards the floor, back into plank position. Just be mindful of your knees, guys, when you come up into this downward dog position, that you're not forcing the kneecaps too hard as you're locking them out. So just be mindful. Back into downward dog. Breathing in. Exhale, coming down. For 3 more. 2. 1 more. We're going to come back into plank position and you're going to hold the plank again, okay? If you're suffering here, Just take a moment to bunch your knees, stay in the plank. We're going to march the knees, tipping the knees off the floor, alternating knees, marching and just tipping the knees gently off the floor and back up. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the knees down. Come into shell stretch here, please. Stretch out the lower back. Breathing and slowly come back. Okay. Back onto all fours again. Anyone suffering with their wrist, come onto their fist. So make a fist with your hand and do that instead. Take the pressure off the wrist. Okay. From here, we're going to go into Superman. So I want the lower back in a flat position, so like a neutral position. So not sticking too far away. Hook it slightly, but not fully under, so not rounding the lower spine, okay? So nice flat back. From here, we're going to extend the right leg, pointing the toes, holding this position. And then I want you to release the left arm, bring the palm of the hand facing inward. Nice long line of your body and really reaching that arm and that leg in opposite directions, like really, really lengthening through each limb, pushing away as far as you can go. Reaching out of the shoulder socket, reaching out of the hip socket, squeezing the glutes, holding. And then we're going to slowly bring our hand underneath us and our knee towards our hand, rounding the spine, and then extend away nice and long with each limb. Inhale as you round through your spine. Exhale. And as you round through your spine, you can feel the abs tightening, activating. This is drawing you into this position. They have to work to support you. Breathing in as you round. Exhale to drive away. For 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Place the hand down, the leg down. Coming into press up position. Knees for those that are beginners, so keep them where they are. And literally just lower down and back up with your chest towards the floor. Everybody else, bring their legs further back for their hips. March their hands out a little bit, slightly in front of the shoulders. You can go wide with your hands to make it easier. Anyone else that wants to do the full ones, by all means, go ahead. We're going for 10 to 12 reps. See how you get on, okay? So I'll count 12. If once you get to 10, that's okay if you're done enough. Number 12, when you're ready. 11. And you should feel your thighs hitting the floors when you're doing the intermediate levels, that are beginner intermediate. Okay? 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And back up onto all fours again. Anyone that needs to release their wrist, do. I'm just aware of 1 or 2 in the class that would have had issues there before, so I'll keep reminding you guys, go on your fist if you need to. Okay, we're going to go with the opposite leg, extending that opposite leg and releasing the opposite arm. Okay? And breathing through this. Really reaching them again, reaching that arm out of its shoulder socket and the leg out of its hip. Draw that belly button towards your spine, keep the hips level, and reaching, squeezing the glutes. Really drawing that kneecap up, squeezing the quads, activating through the thigh area. No bend in the knee, pointing the toes if you can. If you cramp, just bring them the other way. And we're going to inhale as we draw under our body with our knee in our hand. Exhale to reach away. Inhale. Bring your eye line into the center of the mat as you round that spine. You're not looking under your body. Your eye line just naturally moves with the movement of your spine. Okay? So you should see your knee as you round. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Releasing the hand, releasing the leg down. Back into press-up position. Sorry. Keeping the hands narrower this time, but if you're a beginner, go with whatever feels good for you, okay? So whatever suits you. Relax the feet down, don't cross the legs, okay? That's a bad habit to get into because it kind of throws the hips out ever so slightly. the feet on the floor. Narrow stance with the arms. We're going to go for 10 reps this time. Keep the elbows tight against the waist for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. Very good. Back into shell stretch, please. We're going to increase the ante a little bit here, guys. And I will give variations for anyone suffering with knee issues. So coming back into plank position, come into downward dog, marching the legs, pushing the heels away. Okay? Gently bringing the heels down towards the mat. Breathing for one, exhaling for the other. From there, coming back into plank position. I want you to march your feet in towards your hands, as close as possible. Place your hands in front of your feet. We're going to take an inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to slowly, slowly, slowly lengthen up through the legs and bring your eye line down, looking underneath you. Bend the knees. Place your hands down on the mat, looking up. And then exhale. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Straightening out the legs. If you need to move your hands up your legs, that's fine. Even place them on the backs of your knees, just to protect your knees a little bit, so you're not locking out too hard. Bend the knees. Hands on the mat if you can. Here or on your front of your legs is fine. And then exhale to slowly lengthen. Really, really good stretch for the lower hamstring portion. And then the upper attachment of the calf muscles also. Lovely stretch for this area. We're going to go for, give me one more, please. Breathing, resting your tummy on your thighs. And then exhale, round through the spine. And slowly, gently lock out the knees. Lovely stretch. You should feel yourself kind of warming up through this exercise, getting a little bit better at it each time. From there, place your hands on the mat, bend your both legs, and extend your right leg back. Come up into a lunge position here. Hear y'all saying you absolutely slide on. Okay. Make sure that foot is in line with your hip, okay? If anyone's struggling, just rest your knee down, okay? For now. Coming up into lunge, we're going to just go up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. Anyone that's suffering with knee issues, remember what I showed you the last day, on the Saturday or last Thursday. Slight bend in the front leg and just hold this position, please. Everybody else keep the hold of the lunge. All right? Anyone with knee issues, narrower stance and just holding that little kind of drop in the knee, not a full bend knee. And holding for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody bring the back leg forward slightly. Want you to put the weight into that front leg as it was. Slight bend in the knee. Want you to extend back with the back leg. Bring it forward. Extend back and forward. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying on this front leg. Just lifting that back leg up. Slight bend in the front leg. Nice bit of shaking going on. Breathing. Woohoo! Falling. You fall out like I just did. Just get back in. Focus, focus for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring that leg down. Okay. And we're going to go with the other side. So swap legs. Bring that other leg in front. Other leg behind. So as I said, those that have the knee issue, just come up and down with a smaller bend in the knee rather than having an extended bend. And anyone that's suffering with a deeper lunge, again, do this, it's fine. Okay? So narrower stance and not so deep with the bend. Okay? We're going to lower and lift for 10, 9, 8, squeezing the glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold it down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slightly come forward with that back leg. We're going to bring our leg forward, extend it back. Keep the front leg bent. It does not move. Back. This other leg just moves forward and back. Distributing the weight fully into that front leg, forward and back. First 6. And as that leg extends, squeeze the glute. 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the weight into the front leg. When you're ready, extending that other leg back. Holding. You want to place your hands on your hips wherever feels comfortable. Breathing. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay. Standing with your feet under your hips. For those that may be struggling with knee issues again, the next position, you're literally going to bring your right leg, everybody's going to do this, bring your right leg back, and then you're going to come down to DA lunge, and then bring it back, okay? Squat. Just don't go as deep if you're struggling with knee problems, okay? And do it very slow and controlled. Take your time and go back, okay? So we're going to go for 10 of them, guys. We've done, we'll start now. We'll go for another 8, okay, from there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other option as well for anyone that might be struggling with their knees, sorry, I know I keep saying this, but I just want everybody to be involved, is you can rest your back against a wall and just hold a squat position, okay? Because I don't want you not taking part in the class. There's always alternative exercises. We're starting on the other side, guys. Okay, for 8. Start now. 7. Good. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Okay. Bring the feet underneath your hips, hands on your hips if you want, or in front of you in a parallel position. Bring the leg out, right leg out, lunge into that leg, and bring it back, okay? Lunge as deep as you feel comfortable, and whatever your body can maintain and sustain, okay? Lunging onto that right side as deep as you want, and go as slow as you want. And if that means just getting 5 good ones instead of 10, that's perfect, okay? Just go with whatever feels comfortable. 2 more. 1 more. Bring it back to center. Just go wide with your feet, okay? Bring them really wide out, so facing away. And just come down to semi-deep squat, as low as you can go, as low as you can maintain. Really activating the glutes. And once you feel the hips opening, go a little bit deeper, okay? And holding. Close your eyes. Feel both feet are grounded on the mat, the floor. Feel all your toes engaging on the floor. Feel the weight of your forefoot on the floor. Feel the arch lifting off the floor. Feel that space between your arch and the floor. Feel the heel digging into the floor. Feel the calf activate to stabilize your foot in this position. And your Achilles, feel the tendons firing up. Feel the knees struggling to stay out. They're fighting against resistance of gravity that wants to draw them back in. And breathing through it. Holding. Feel the glutes activating here. The hamstrings firing up nicely. Feel your back muscles fighting to fall forward. Keep them nice and long and upright. Close your eyes still, guys. We're going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, slowly coming back up. Feet under the hips again. Okay? From there, we're going to go with the other side. So if I did the right the last time, so just come into that lunge position before you begin. Get your cross to your right. Okay? So just step out for the first one. And then, as I said to you before, once you do that, your body will naturally fall into that alignment each time. Muscle memory, it just does. Okay? So just take your time for the first one and then keep moving through that. As you lunge into that side lunge, really activating that bum as you sit back into the heel area. It's pushing that heel into the floor. Very good. One more, please. Excellent. Bring the feet underneath your hips. You weren't expecting all this standing, I'm sorry. Squeezing the glutes, okay? Slight bend in the knees, not too much, okay? Little slight bend. Hands in the hips. We're going to draw the pelvis in underneath us, squeezing the glutes. Take an inhale and on the exhale, up onto the toes. Staying here, stabilizing. Feel all the toes engaging with the mat. Feel the instability on one foot over the other. One side is a lot stronger than the other. A lot of shaking going on one side. And breathing through it. Keeping that pelvis tucked underneath you. Keep your abs engaged. Belly button to spine. We're going to bring our feet down to the floor. On the next one, bend the knees, open the toes, reaching. Sorry, I'm going to face the camera. And lowering. So inhale to reach as you come up onto your toes. Exhale to lower down. Bend the knees. I'm still on my toes. Inhale to reach. Exhale to come down. Staying up on your tippy toes on the balls of the feet. Inhale to reach. Exhale to come down. Inhale to reach. Exhale to come down. Good. 3 more. Inhale to reach. Exhale to lower. Last 2. Inhale to reach. Exhale to lower. 1 more. This is really good for strengthening ankle issues. And lower. Slowly place your heels down onto the mat. Coming back to the end of your mat, please. Take an inhale, reach the hands to the ceiling. And then exhale, bend your knees, hands onto the mat. And walk your hands into a plank position. Take an inhale here, bend the knees, walk your hands back. And come up to standing. Inhale, reach the hands to the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knees, hands on the mat, walking your body forward into plank. Take your time. Inhale, exhale, coming back. Walk your hands. If you need to bring your knees onto the floor and come back up, that's fine. Inhale to reach. Exhale, coming down. Into plank. Inhale, exhale, walking back. And coming back to standing. Inhale, last 2. Exhale, walk the hands down and forward into plank. Inhale, exhale, walking back. Take your time, guys, please. Come back up. Last one. And we're going to hold the plank down here, please. You need to come onto your knees, do. Everybody else, stay up, please. Holding, squeezing the glutes. Breathing, pushing the heels away. Well done for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently coming down. And if you shall stretch, please take a sip of water if you need it. I do. And we're moving on then. Okay, coming onto our elbows. Right under the shoulders. Again, tucking the toes, we're coming into plank position. Okay? Holding. And make sure your hips are in line. I don't want to see any bums lifted. Nice straight line with your body. Breathing into it. And holding. For the next one, we're going to lift one leg and lower it down. Anyone that's struggling, come onto your knees and just lift your knee and lower it down. We're going to alternate, lift and lower. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shelf stretch. Say you need it after that one. And breathe. Back onto your elbows, guys. Okay. Keep your knees under your hips or slightly behind. Hands in prayer-like position, extending your left leg up, so the foot towards the ceiling. Bring the knee down in line with the other knee, and then bring it back for 10, 9. When you're doing this, consciously squeeze the glute, okay? You're really feeding into the glute muscle. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten that leg. Lower lift, pointing the toes if you can for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Try not to move the lower back too much, guys. It's literally the hip, coming from the hip. That leg is the only thing that really moves very minutely. You'll feel a little bit of movement in the lower back, pelvic area. And bend the leg. Hold. Bend the knee to, or bend your foot towards your back side. Extend away. Literally bringing your shoulder or your heel to your bum and extend away. Keeping that thigh elevated at 90 degrees to the floor. Nearly there. Feel the core working here to hold you up. 4, 3, 2. Might feel a bit of clunking going on in your knee. 1. Drop the leg down. Bring that leg under your body. I'll face the camera for this. Stretch the bum. Bring it under your body like so. And sitting back down onto your, kind of resting your chest onto your stomach onto your thigh, and sitting your bum down towards the floor. Kind of push into that hip a little bit. So my leg is under my body, sole of the foot towards that opposite hip. If you can do that, great. If you're struggling to do that, just come onto your back. Everybody else hold that other one and bring your knee to your opposite shoulder. Okay. Some people wouldn't have that mobility in the hip or the knee, so that's fine. Holding that stretch for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back onto your elbows when you're ready. I'll give you a moment to get out of that stretch. Okay. And make sure your knees are under your hips again, or slightly back, slightly behind the hips, okay? Elevate that other leg. Okay, sole of the foot open, toes are down. Bring that knee in towards your other knee and bring it up. Well, parallel to the other knee, okay? And bring it up. Lifting and lowering for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straight leg. Okay? Lift and lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the leg and bring the heel to your bum and then extend the leg away. Really activating the hamstring here. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that leg down and then stretching the opposite side. So anyone that wants to go on their back, do so. Otherwise, bring that leg under your body and sitting back. Resting your thigh down. If you can, rest your head down too. If you're struggling, place your hands in front. Hold yourself up. Take the weight off. And breathe into it. And move around a little bit. If you want to bring your bum kind of outwards, you get a deep stretch. Play around with the move. Just mind yourself coming out of it. Be careful you don't twist your knee. Okay, push the weight into your hands. And then coming back onto your front. Last set of presses, I promise. We'll go wide. No cursing now, lads, all right? Wide at the hands, okay, from the knees. And as I said, when you lower down, you should feel your thighs hitting the floor, okay? Coming down, thighs hit the floor, back up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, we're going to come on to our right side. Lying down. Nice long line. Rest your head down onto your upper arm. And your ankles, knees, hips, shoulders should be all in one line. Draw that belly button to spine, and then activate your lower wing. So place your hand in under your waist here and feel it lifting off the floor. Okay? There should be definite activation here. We're going to lift and lower for 10. Straight leg. 9, 8. Don't go so high where you're kind of pushing your body forward, your upper body. Controlled movement. And it's literally going from the hip up and down. Okay? 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your lower hand slightly in front. Place the palm down. Resting your other hand on your outer thigh. Rest your head down. We're going to inhale to stay. Exhale to come up and reach towards your knee. Lower down as you breathe in. Exhale to lift. You can push into your hand a little bit if you want to go a little bit higher. But just make sure that your abdominals are doing most of the work, okay? And that you're not pushing yourself into too deep a move that you're going to hurt your oblique muscle, your lower back. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Rest your head down. Keep the leg elevated. Lift it in line with your hip, and then bring the other leg to meet it. Holding here. Not an easy one. Lifting, pushing into that upper leg with your lower leg. Then bring the two legs down. Lift your top leg. Lift your bottom leg. Hold. Breathing. Hold. Lower the two down together. Lift that top leg just slightly higher than hip height. And then try and bring that lower leg to meet it. As long as both feet or legs are elevated off the floor together and they're kind of touching, that's fantastic. Doesn't matter how high. Lower down. Give me one more, please. Lift. And lift. Holding. Just for 3, 2, and gently coming down. Elevating that top leg in line with your hip. Circles forward for 10, 9, 8, 7. Remember to activate that waist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press the legs down. Bend the knees. Smack, 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 smack. Okay. Bring the feet under your backside and your knees forward. We're going to elevate that top leg and hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower down and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7. Tension through the abs, guys. Don't let everything just hang. Okay. These need to stay activated. 3, 2, and 1. Press down. Smack, smack, smack. Onto your elbow, please. I'm going to go for side plank. If you want to go from your knees, that's perfect. Up onto your elbow, okay? Or if you want to go onto your knees from your hand, that's perfect also. If you're feeling confident, and you want to bring that front foot in front of your back one, okay? So top leg in front of the bottom leg. 3, 2, 1, and lift and release, okay? Holding and breathing. Reaching that hand towards the ceiling. We're going to bring our hand under our body. As you reach under, push your hips to ceiling. Coming back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down. Onto your other side, guys. Hope you're all okay. We're nearly finished. A couple more exercises. And then you're free. Okay. On this pissy Thursday night. Okay, so relax the head down. Lower and lifting that top leg. Wait for another 2-3 seconds. Everyone get into position. When you're ready, we're going to start with 10. Again, activating through the waist here. 8, 7, 6. Keep that leg straight as well, trying to bend the knee. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Bring that lower hand in front slightly, hand down. And bring your other hand on your thigh. We're going to take an inhale here, and on the exhale, coming up with that top leg and reaching towards your outer knee. Inhale to lower down. And lifting. Breathing out. Breathe in on the down. Lifting up. Really feeling the oblique firing up here. Really good. Reaching. Exhaling on the up. Inhale down. Good. Inhale. For 3, 2. Last one. Rest the head down fully. Bring your hand in front of you to help stabilize. You're going to inhale to lift that top leg. Exhale to bring the bottom one to meet it. Holding. Nice long line. Draw that belly button in to help stabilize and bring both legs down. Lifting. Lifting. If you're struggling with this, guys, don't worry about bring your top leg forward and just try and lift the inner leg up and down, okay? You keep working with that. Everybody else stick with the 2 legs, okay? It's not an easy thing to do. A lot of balance required as well, okay? Okay, and lift. Lower, 2 more. Lift, and hold. And lower. Last one. Lift, and hold, and lower. Very good. Okay. Straighten that top leg lifted. Forward for 10. 9. Definitely feeling on this right side more today. Keep going. Burning. You're not on your own. Everybody's feeling it, I hope. Okay, for 2, 1, and back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, serious burn. Okay, bend the knees, feet under the back side, okay? And we're going to elevate that top leg just to add to that burn. We love it in the back side now, guys. Do nice tightly. All right, okay, lower lift. That sounded very wrong. Okay, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Don't make that your quote of the night, pod, if you're there. 2, and 1. Lower down. Smackety smack smack. Okay, onto your side. We're going to go for side plank. Reminder those that want to go from the knee onto the elbow, or you can go onto your hands in that position either. Okay, or go from the elbow with the full plank. Okay, top leg in front of the bottom leg. Assist yourself up, and then release that hand once you're feel comfortable. Make sure that elbow is under your shoulder and holding. Keep the hips forward. We're going to reach under, and then we're going to exhale for 5. Reaching under. 4, 3, pushing that hip up towards the ceiling. 2, and 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Coming out of it nicely. Very good. From there, guys, just bring the sole of the right foot towards your thigh. And we'll just do a nice little mermaid stretch. So your left foot is towards your right thigh. Your left foot in front, bring your left arm over. It's your right foot in front, bring your right arm over and reaching. Nice stretch after that. Hope you enjoyed those ones. We're not finished yet. We'll have to do abs. And then we're going to swap over with our foot. Up your right leg in front, you're reaching towards the left side with your right arm. Okay. Breathing. Got a couple more exercises and then we're finito for the evening. Hope you're all okay. So coming onto your back slowly. Okay. Just sitting up nice and tall. Round the abdominals and slowly, 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 slowly rolling down towards the mat. And release your hands down by your side. From here, guys, take an inhale. And on the exhale, you're going to roll into an imprint position with your lower back. Okay? Draw the rib cage down. And as I've said before, imagine someone's hitting you on the belly area and you're really activating those muscles to protect yourself. Okay? Bracing yourself almost. Okay, but make sure you're able to breathe. From here, bring one leg to tabletop and we're going to bring the other to meet it. Releasing the right arm. Hand is facing inward. So your palm is facing in. We're going to release the left heel towards the floor and then bring your right arm to the back of the room. Bring them right back, then bring them back up together. Okay? Opposite arm, opposite leg, heel of the left foot, right arm goes down together. Inhale, exhale to move away. Inhale to bring it back. Inhale, exhale to move away. Inhale as you bring it back. Exhale to push away. If you're struggling with the arm, you can keep them down by your side and only go as far as that heel allows you, like the imprint, sorry. So if your imprint, if you're losing it, don't go so low with the heel. Bring that right hand down, elevate the left hand towards the ceiling, hand facing in. Right heel goes down, left arm goes back. Bring them back up. Inhale, exhale to move. Inhale to bring it back up. Inhale, exhale to move. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale to move away. Inhale to bring it back. For 3 more. 2 more. Keep the imprint, please. 1 more. Very good. Anyone struggling can place their feet down. Everybody else, stay with them up in the air. Hands behind your head. Inhale, stay. Exhale to come up and rotate towards your left leg. Inhale to lower your head down center. Exhale, rotate to the right. Lower down. Draw that belly button down as you lift and rotate. Inhale, exhale to rotate. Very good. Halfway. Three. 2 more. Last one. Very good. Dead center, ab press. Again, anyone struggling, press the feet down. Lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Lower. Exhale to lift. Lower. Draw that belly button down. Breathing in on the down. Exhale on the lift. Very good. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. From here, guys, place the feet down onto the mat. Okay, I want you to extend the legs nice and long. You're going to inhale to reach the arms to the back of the room. We're doing roll-ups because they are tough and I want you to get good at them. And anyone struggling can bend the knees to assist them getting up. Inhale, exhale, toes towards you, coming up nice and long, sitting up and reaching forward. The more we do it, the better you get. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, round the abdominals, bring your toes towards you. Keep that nice roundness of the stomach. Roll, roll, roll. Slowly coming down. 1 vertebra at a time and then release. Inhale. Exhale, coming up. And coming forward. Inhale to stay, nice stretch. Exhale, coming up to seated. Reach those arms along, draw the shoulder blades away, round the stomach area. Rolling your spine onto the mat from the lower part of your spine. 1 vertebra at a time comes down, so you need to keep that rounding in the stomach. Coming down, Releasing down, head comes down last, arms reach. Inhale, exhale, tighten up the quads to help you up. Bring the toes towards you, reaching forward, holding here. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, round the stomach, round, round, round. We're on for 3 more. Inhale, we're nearly done then, guys. Exhale, coming up, reaching, stretching, holding. Good. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, round the stomach and roll back. Lovely stuff. Inhale, exhale, sitting up, reaching forward. Hold your toes, your shins, your knees, whatever it is you are holding. That's perfect. You don't need to go to your feet. Don't worry about it. Go as far as the body can, without pushing it too far, without bending the knees. Last one. Reaching forward. Inhale, coming up to seated. Exhale, rounding and rolling down. Really good. From here, bend the knees, hip distance apart. We're going to take an inhale here, neutral spine. On the exhale, coming up into ab press. Bring your heels closer to your back side. We're going to rotate left and right, just touching each heel. Left heel, right heel. Literally moving our back side to side on the mat. Okay, keeping the head elevated. Draw that belly button down. Keep going. Nearly there. Lovely. Go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the mat. Hold. You want to place it behind your head, support your neck. Do. Holding. Breathing. Lift that right foot up. Place it down. Lift a little. Sorry, that was my left. Lift my right foot up. Lower it down. And the other one. And lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. And lower. Give me 3 more. 2. And 1. Slowly bring your head halfway down off onto the mat. So you're not touching the mat yet. Elevate it halfway down. And then bring your elbow as if it's coming down towards your thigh. So you're literally side flexion, back to center. And then you're going side flexion with the right. And just think with the elbow that you're leading with the elbow of each arm. We're really working into the obliques again. We're nearly there. Said that a few times, sorry. Last 2. Last one. Rest your head down. Make sure there's nothing under your head. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Inhale to lift your hips up. Up onto your tippy toes. Release your hands towards the ceiling. Reach them back towards the back of the room. Staying up on your tippy toes. And breathing. Place your heels down. Lower your spine 1 vertebra at a time. Keep the arms back if you can. Inhale and then exhale, peeling your spine off the mat. Bringing your hips up towards the ceiling. Breathing. Holding. Inhale to stay. Exhale to lower down. We're going to go for 1 more. Inhale, rolling your spine 1 vertebra at a time and lifting up. Holding here. Breathe in. And exhale. Well done. Knees into your chest. Well done, everybody. That is over. We're just going to stretch it out. Okay. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Bring your knee into your left knee into your chest. Extend the right leg away. Okay. A couple of minutes stretching and then you're free. Fine, stay on if you can. And we're going to swap over, bending that opposite leg. Bring that other knee into your chest. Okay. And when you're ready, just let the soles of the feet come together. And let the knees just fall away from each other. Just rock on your pelvis side to side, trying to bring the knees closer to the floor. Okay. And like almost we protect ourselves, so we kind of hold them quite tight. By doing this, it kind of relaxes out a little bit and naturally falls deeper into that stretch. Okay. So bring yourself back to center. When you're ready, bring the legs back together. We're going to put the seated, please. Bring the left leg out in front, so the right foot towards your inner knee and reaching towards your foot. Slowly swap over. So the left foot and reaching towards the right. And slowly coming up out of that, guys. When you're ready, onto your knees. Make sure you've got something padded on your knees if you've got sore knees. Extending that right leg and reaching down towards it, releasing that right hand and reaching that right hand towards the left. Holding. Reach up towards the ceiling, looking at that hand. Inhale, exhale, bring it back down if you can. You can hold here, that's fine, or hold your arm or whatever feels comfortable. Breathing into this. Slowly relax out. Swap legs, please. Left leg away, sole the foot down. Reaching as low as you can go. And then reaching that other arm, try and place it on your hand, your arm, your thigh, whatever feels comfortable. Getting a nice little deep stretch on the lateral side. Up, trying to sit back like I just was. So kind of push up through that leg, the standing leg. And then coming back onto your knees. Just bring your hands out in front and do kind of figure eight with your hands. All right. After all the wrist strengthening exercise we're doing, a lot of planking, press ups, and whatnot. Okay, and then go the opposite way if you can. Okay, then open up your wrist on the inner side, so pull back with your fingers. Open up the forearm. Flop over. Bring the right arm over your head. Look behind you. Like so. Okay, push that elbow down if you can. If you have a towel at home, grab either end of the towel and do it that way as if you're trying to dry your back. If you're not quite flexible in the shoulder area. Flop over. Breathing into it. And then hands on the shoulders, just do 360s. 4, 3, 2, 1, and the other way. 4, 3, 2, and 4. Well done, everybody. Let's come over, see how you all get on. I'll stop the camera.